Hey guys, this week on Female Initiative, we're going to be talking about first impressions. Now, my video may differ a little bit from everybody else's because I'm going to talk about an experience that I had a couple years ago concerning my race, which is something that I didn't think I would really ever have to deal with in my adult life. So a couple years ago, I lived in North Carolina and I started college for the first time when I was 25. So that was almost 2 years ago. And I became not really friends per se, but acquaintances with this girl, and she was really nice, and she was black. And I also was taking a sociology course at the time, and so of course race was part of taking the class. We had to talk about it and stuff. And I remember we had to answer like what race we were or what we identified as far as race, or you know, how we grew up or whatever. And my situation's a little bit different than most people, I think because a lot of people who are mixed races, they have both of those influences in their lives, and I never did. So I only experienced being white, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense, but I only experienced being white. So when it came to me, I said, you know, I'm African American and white, but I identify as white. A lot of the African American students in that class were pretty angry, and after the class, one of the girls came up to me and she's like, I don't really want to sound rude, but like, you probably shouldn't say those kinds of things. And I'm like, okay, whatever. She's like, but if you do, then it's glad that you chose that you had chosen what race you really wanted to be, or something to that effect. And I was like, I didn't choose it. That's just what I identify as because that's the environment that I grew up in. I'm not saying anything bad about being black. What I'm trying to stress to people when they ask me and I tell them this is that I have no idea what it's like to be black. None. I have visited the black side of my family twice that I can remember, and I don't know anything about the culture or anything like that. So it killed me, to be honest with you, when she said that to me, that I needed to choose what I wanted to be. Not that I could be both, or not that I could even learn about black culture, but just that I needed to choose. The reason that I want to talk about this in particular is because I saw a video by the Hodge twins, which I will link in the description box, and they're talking about how they are full black. Their mom is black and their dad is black, but they are really light skinned and have really light colored eyes. And they're telling the story about like how that happened and how like their great grandma's slave owner guy slept with her or something. I don't know. It was this thing. You could watch the video. But yeah, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. People assume that I'm something I'm not, which is really weird, or become offended when I tell them. So yeah. Anyways, I just want to talk about that. I wanted to tell that story, and I was wondering if any of you guys on the channel or any of you watching have had an experience like that where somebody assumes that you're one thing and you correct them and then they are like offended that you aren't what they thought. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. We'll be getting lots of thumbs up and stuff, and I would love to learn more about you guys. So make sure you follow us on Twitter and Tumblr, and I will see you guys next Monday. Bye.